Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Next time for today's video, it's Tuesday, and on Tuesdays I try to test my palate, drink something out of the norm, mystery beer, whatever. And today, this really fits the bill. This is cold brew coffee aged in wine barrels that also had, was it Blackberry? I'll read this side anyway. It's courtesy of the Nerd Sense guys. Thanks much. I really appreciate it. I'm filming this. I woke up, walked Bruno, came down here to film this. So I am not wide awake at all, but that's why I'm drinking coffee. So barrel, and it probably sound different because I haven't talked it all today. Barrel berry cold brew coffee, extracted cold, canned fresh, must be kept refrigerator, which it has been. Says best by August 3rd. It's like the middle of June. Playing all the subtle red wine balance of the Barrel Rouge, the Treehouse Coffee folk raise the stakes on our next barrel-aged pursuit with Barrel Berry. Looking to elevate a heavier fruit character, the team conditioned our Colombian single-origin El Chocho into a red wine-aged barrel that was recently finished with a blend of blackberries and brandy. So the barrel had that stuff. The team is tasting a punch of red and blackberry fruit while maintaining a tannic bite and body lasting from the red wine. True testament to our hard-working team's relentless quest for refinement. I forgot to mention I did put my contacts in. Well, I only wear one contact. And that was still really hard to read. Treehouse, I know no one from Treehouse watches this or would ever change that, but you guys have the tiniest font and sometimes not the best color choices for reading. All right. It looks like coffee. Ooh, I smell it already. It smells wicked good. All right, so yeah, it's quite brown, cola even kind of color. There's some red down here. Yeah, I mean, not a lot of head, which is to be expected. Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like coffee. I've seen darker coffee. I've seen lighter coffee, but it's definitely in the wheelhouse of coffee. Let's get to the aroma. Oh, man, I love hot coffee for many different reasons, and the taste is one of them. Cold brew hits different. Cold brew, is smoother, less acidic. It just cold brew is a thing of beauty. This smells like a thing of beauty. Soft nuttiness, soft chocolate, a little bit of wood, and not even barrel-aged wood yet. I'm not even getting to that stuff yet, but just like outdoorsy, mulchy kind of wood. Do get a little bit of the oak, not a ton. Again, this perception of outdoorsy woodsiness, that to me dominates more than actual barrel aging characteristics, at least from the aroma. Not getting much berry. If I was doing this blind, I would just think it's part of the coffee, because you can get that. Roast, but not overly roasty. Certainly not to the point of like being smoky or anything. And yeah, sweet nuttiness. It smells fantastic. Let's get into the glass. Cheers. Oh, wait, did I say this was courtesy of the Nerd Sense guys? If I didn't, sorry. Thanks, Nerd Sense, and I will add them in the description box below. Make sure you check out Nerd Sense. Now the taste. The taste, you do get a bunch of berry. Oh my god. Wow, that's like, even knowing that was going to be there, after smelling it, not getting much berry, I wasn't ready. I wasn't anticipating just how much berries in there. That is interesting. How to best describe this? So, I mean, for sure, I guess the process, right? For sure, you started with some what seems to be very nice cold brew. It's almost like you cut it with like you pureed up a little bit of water with the berries. Put it through a strainer to keep it, just the liquid, no pectin, and mix like a little bit of that in. Wow, it works. It's just it's a trip. Wow, for something that is written on the can that I knew was gonna be in this experience just because the aroma wasn't kicking it out really, or at least definitely not intense as this taste is. That's interesting. It's not even that, don't get me wrong, it's not berry forward. It is still coffee forward, but the berry is there. Like, I don't know, 2/3 coffee, a third berry maybe. A little acidic. And it's interesting because how much of that is coffee, how much of that is the berry. It's not overly sweet, but you get those characteristics, which is nice. This is helpful because I've been saying this there are a couple IPA beer reviews lately, and that's what I like doing these Tuesday videos. Is hopefully they service beer reviews, but not, you do a coffee, you think, oh, maybe like picking it out of a stout, let alone a coffee stout or whatever. But in some of these IPAs lately, I've been saying how you get the fruitiness, but not that overripe thing. That a lot of the New England style IPAs kick out, right? But you still get the fruit. It hits different. And that's definitely what's happening here is you're getting the taste of these berries, but you're not getting the sugar, the sweetness as well. So it's just interesting to pinpoint the taste of them, well, blackberries specifically here, without the added sweetness. It's just it's very helpful that way, and it works in the coffee. I apologize if I've accidentally called this a beer at any point during this coffee review. The barrel, like the aroma, I don't get a lot of that. I get more of just that woodsy thing, not barrel aged wood. Tannins, I'm not quite there yet. Okay, really looking for it. Fair enough. A little bit of vanilla, like really looking for it from the oak. Man, you know what? I gotta amend that. Man, it is almost 50-50 coffee and berry. That's a trip. That is a trip. This is fun and tasty. I know this was probably more Sean since it's coffee, but Sean and Mike from Nerd Sense, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Again, I will add them in the description box below, so make sure you check them out if you haven't already. Subscribe to them. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out. Oh, and also all the comment stuff. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untappd. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.